Let's see. That thing is still on your desk? Still is. Still is. Let's see. What can we work on? I don't want to do film stuff just because it's so bright. Let's take a look. Yep, my solder is supposed to be delivered by 7 p.m. Hopefully sooner. Do I have... Thought you would have hooked it after that shit show build. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. You know what's funny is... What if I do every part of every build up to the soldering point? Like, I could press all of the switches into the plate and PCBs and then just not solder them in. It's just like stalling because I don't want to. Like, I've only been streaming for like an hour, I guess almost 2 hours. Actually, you know what? I thought this would go on for longer. But I didn't realize, like, okay, well, if I get eliminated, then, you know, I could go about my day. So, like, I still have time to actually go to the food bank, but I guess my arm still kind of hurts. Yeah. Like, I'd just be, like, cutting or something. Yeah, no, let's just work on stuff. I'll skip the food bank this week. I don't want to risk aggravating any of this. I want a typing test unsoldered. All right, so let me think here. I gotta write out what boards I need, and then I need to go grab them. Today's the 30th. Because maybe by the time I do all this stuff, the solder will be in. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? Okay, iron 160. Iron 160, number 2. Derivative linears. Dolphin linears. Sanyo 60 linears. Sirius Matthias. Sidewinder. Oh, we need a lot of linears coming up. K, which this would be, I guess, linear. Wow. I could redo the Falcon. This is not really a necessary... Not really a necessary thing. It's just switching back from the 7U to the 6U. Falcon EC rebuild. Yeah, this might be all we can do. Oh, sorry, I just realized we're still listening to Splatoon music, aren't we? Let me get something on. Or I could just keep playing Splatoon. There's also that as an option. With how your streams run, there's probably a good chance that I'll get my solder. I'll get my solder by the time I'm finished with everything here. Oh, okay, sorry. Smooth sounds. All right. Oh, there's nothing here. 1 second. Oh, I could also sort out Shashin. Maybe we could start out with that. Is this loud? It's really loud in my ear. That's probably because I'm wearing these headphones. I realized I woke up with janky hair, but like all late. Oh, and I guess, I mean, I could work on, instead of... God, this is like loud. I could work on photo stuff, but like not scans. Like I could just do prints for a long while. Whew. Okay, what is all this stuff I wrote? Alright, yeah, let's just, I guess let's just start pressing in switches. Alright, how many linears I got? Oh, I need to spring swap these. Turns out those are really light. Linear, 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 linear. There, Matthias. Oh, more linear. More. Wow, we got a lot of linears. We could look at these too. We could. There's a bunch of Switch content we could do. So, if this goes all really fast, then perhaps. Actually, I mean, yeah. If this goes all really fast, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 linear things to do. We could start doing some other Switch stuff. So these apparently, except for that, these are all linears. But, okay. I think, yeah. And then the Iron 160 needs a tactile build situation. We could. I'm thinking here. What are these? Yeah, let's do Uche Studio Heavy on the Iron. As for which one, I don't know yet. Which one of these gets linears and which one of these gets tactiles? It's funny because like I'm trying to like get ahead kind of. And I think we're gonna eventually get to a point where I will probably be doing like multiple keyboard builds in a single stream, even though like I don't typically. But I think that's okay, honestly. So we're gonna run these Key Geek linears on the copper plate Iron 160. could also update my website. Okay, let me look at all these. Let me write in all these other things I could do. Update website switches, which would be spring swap, KS9, trim down cherry black sets. Is there other stuff I could do? Oh, spacebar spring swap cherry brown. Is there anything else in here I'm missing? Not really. I don't think so. I gotta update the, let's see, non-solder keyboard tasks. Oh, prints. Oh shoot. Gotta switch this. Also, yeah, I need to be updating some of this switch sheet stuff. Music is loud? Okay. Okay, let's bring this up. VOD of our 03. Okay, hobby, info, keyboards. All right, so yesterday we did the K. Oh shit. I keep I've been hitting all the wrong buttons. Is the volume better? So yesterday we did a bunch of stuff, and I want to kind of address those here, which would be yes, better. Okay. K is here. K V2. Is this the EC? Yeah, Stipula EC. So this is unbuilt. This one is built. A, B. Okay, so this one has reforged. Forged. Oh shit, that switches. Forged. KV2 mounted. But a lot of the switch stuff has to change as well, because we also modified the S60. And what were the last... We broke down a few boards last time around, which included Sidewinder. I want to see that I updated that most recently. Yeah, okay, Sidewinder, Philco Beige. What classifies a board as A versus B? It's the one that's in the assembly. So, and then if I put A0, that means there's only one build. There's only one assembly that's in the board. So like, I could have built something less recently, but it would still be A if it's inside, like, and screwed into the board, or gasketed in the board. No, it's not a grade. Yeah, I see that it says ass. It just means like the assembly variant. But it's too long, so I just cut it down. No, it just says ass, I realize. Okay, S60. S60 has a bunch of different stuff going on inside, so this is no longer it. So Blue Arabic is actually free. Unused. But I have an Ivory set. Topere Ivory. Blank. So I only have two, and then yeah, this one's now mounted, and this is what is on the S60. But this also had changed. Yeah, this whole thing now goes to the K, V2. So I have to find that same thing. BKE Redux Heavy? What is it? I don't understand. What is this called? V1. BKE Redux V1 Heavy. BKE Redux V1 Heavy. So whatever is in this S60 now is supposed to be in the KV2. And then what is in the, oh, Desky's blue. Oh, what's funny is, I think the Desky's blue, because I was giving it away, I technically don't have this here. Desky's blue, yeah. Wow, it's just not here, listed here at all. So I'm gonna put this above. I think it's like Dome 56 gram for the weight. This is now on the S60 mounted tactile EC. Purchased on May 19th, same day as that. Is that right? We did, yeah. And then it's untuned. So I should probably write that. Notes, personal notes, or notes, not. Okay, housing, sliders, unlubed. Sun is still out. All hex, welcome. I was playing in a tournament. I had to get up early. But then we got eliminated super early, and I didn't want to end stream early. I still have time to go to the food bank, which I usually do around this time, but like my armpit still hurts. I'm gonna go get it checked out on Monday. S60. S60. There it is. So then we gotta change a couple of these dates. So this we built yesterday, 3/29. But I'm also gonna copy this down for the KV2. So I'll write it in like this on the EC one, but then date built init also goes there and there. Okay, cool. All right, so I think that's up to date as of last night. But now what I'm doing at this point, for anyone just tuning in, like all hex, I don't have the solder in yet, but I thought it to be a possibly good idea to just start pushing in switches into all of the assemblies that are still outstanding to be built. This is like kind of weird. It's not really, doesn't seem to be pushing down all the way. ELH, welcome back. So yeah, I'll just push them down a build. That way when I go and build them, it's like all I have to do is just bring out the iron. Don't need to make any crazy decisions. It's just, I'm just trying to speed this up while I'm on stream. Okay, and then I guess while we're here, I could also just start writing the switches I'm using in. So these are the KeyGeek Luxury Linears. Mounted, iron 160. This one should be the copper. Yeah, this is the copper plate one. But it's technically still unbuilt, so we're not doing anything. We're not changing anything else, really. Okay. I'm camping my door. Yeah, I'm waiting on UPS too. I started stream early for, a Splatoon tournament. And then we got eliminated early. So I don't have any solder. I don't actually have any solder, so now I'm like, okay, can we do a bunch of non-solder tasks? And it's like, we can, it's just strange. Boredom witching a harvested PCB from Contra, what that sounds like. It's not Toporite. Oh, is it like a MX11800 for some... Oh, I accidentally turned this on. I was like, why did the lighting get all weird? MX? Some kind of G80? This is the forged carbon fiber. I'm gonna spoil it since I still plan on streaming today. All right. I don't know. It's just I feel like this is the weirdest content. It's like edging a build. It's like we're getting everywhere up until the actual build. Just pressing the switches in. I'm still waiting for my typing test, don't forget. So the problem with the typing test is that like I have to mount keycaps on and then I have to like actually fully build a board. That's like kind of the problem. Oh shit. And I just don't know if I feel like doing that. Running dry and things to do. At this point I'm just waiting on the S60 V2. I have 2 of them coming in. One in full copper. I wonder if it's going to be light. I hope it's light. This is my KV2 just came in here. We built it last night. It's a lot lighter than I expected. Actually just fucking with you, man. No, I get it. I'm just like... I really thought about doing it, and then I realized, no, there's a little bit of a problem, because I have to mount keycaps, right? And then, like, if I leave the keycaps on, it would also make things a lot faster. But then, like, I think when I would go and solder, it's like I'd have to put a mat on my mat. KV2, that is a board I kind of wished I would have jumped on. Well, we built it last night, and I gotta tell you, this EC build, not good. It is not good. I'm looking forward to the MX build because the board itself is cool. The EC implementation is not. So I feel like when I get to the MX, I'll be like, okay, this is better. There's a lot of issues with the EC implementation. I'm enjoying just chilling, to be honest. Don't care what you're working on. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have the stigma against keyboards that have EC add-on, as it's not easy. Yeah, it's not good. Like, what I want to see is, personally, what I would like to see is, like, boards that are EC focused with an MX implementation. I think that would be cooler, honestly. So yeah, I am like, the Falcon was not good. This one is not that good. I'm beginning to get worried about the Type B that I have coming in. Rake by Densis, that is a board like that. I see. I know that there's like, you know, whatever Norbauer did for the FC660C. I guess you could put the MX, like the FC660M in there, right? Ow. But, I don't know. It's not an HHKB. So... Alright. You know, I realized I didn't check the other one for bent pins. I don't know why you would. I imagine R-bar cases would sound like poop with MX. Do you think so? I don't know. It doesn't concern me because I would never have it in the first place. That spacebar nonsense last night was crazy. Ugh. The cherry plate mount as a solution for EC is not good. Though neither is mispairing your plate to PCB screws. Also not good. It's spacious. Okay, so this one's good. I'm going to go back and bring out the copper one. Just to check. This is so much easier to see bent pins in the light. Like in the daytime. It's weird. It's weird streaming in the day. Alright, this seems fine. Curious how Moon Tower V3 would sound when the EC kit comes out, because I know the V3 design was changed to accommodate EC. Well, if it's anything like the Live Oak, I like the Live Oak a lot. It's definitely... Live Oak is definitely different than a lot of things I've ever tried. And I actually really liked how it was different. Like, it was different in a really good way. Alright, let me open up this window. It's going to start to get burning hot in here. Yeah, get some fresh air. Light helps see things? What? What? Okay, switches. Heavy. Uche Studio heavy. Let's say that this is mounted to the Iron 160. Oh, I didn't put in the space bar or the spring information. Key Geek Luxury. Damn, vampires. That gives me hope that the V3 will sound good, and that's honestly what I'm waiting on. Make the Moon Tower an HHKB, you cowards! I don't know, I kind of want to put the keycaps on, honestly. Because it would just save a lot of space. I think I've ever seen daylight in your stream before. Oxy. I don't think I've seen daylight in your stream either. Okay, what's next? Sangyo? Sangyo 60? Sangyo 60 also has to be linear. Maybe we'll put those blue ones in, the switches. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. We got the... Really flip that around. Got him. Okay, so this has the funny alpha plate. It's an alpha only plate, and then we put a half plate around it, so it's like two different materials. We'll do these MMs. Man, how do you do this? Oh, sorry, I need to update that. Oh yeah, I need to update all of that. Hold on. Let me handle this. Content. Alright, we're not driving the CW60 anymore. The KV2 is what we built last night. Aluminum plate, deskies, housing / sliders. Unsilenced sliders. Is this the earliest you've ever streamed? I mean, there were times where I streamed so late that it became morning. Does that just count as late, or does that count as early? Ricky, welcome back. Sliders, BKE, Redux, V1 Heavy, 65-gram domes, GMK Reforged. Punching switches into assemblies without soldering them. And because the solder's not in yet. Those just count as late. This might be the earliest. Might be. I can't recall. I can't recall a time that I've streamed earlier than this. I may have. I just don't know. There we go. That's the build. And then this is the keyboard. This is a Palm Alpha plate, and then we're going to use the Alu half plate. Was your daytime stream last week later than this? My daytime stream last week... Yeah, it was just like right after work, I think. So it was like 5 p.m. I don't remember, I just remember daylight. Rare back-to-back stream also. You guys haven't had that in a while. How come no one's talking about that? Everyone's talking about how you could see light. How come you're not talking about how you can see me 2 days in a row? I feel like I should get credit for that. Instead, I'm just getting trashed for streaming in the day. Getting slammed right now. Right, what happened to your mental health rules? They didn't do that shit. The light is way more shocking. You guys and your criteria. Okay, I don't know, I can't get these punched in. What the? Ain't no way! Ain't no way! I've been putting this on... I put the whole plate on backwards. Fuck. Oh, that's stupid. You check out the... Oh, I didn't yet. Is it gone? That seemed a little suspicious. The PCB having a tactile feel. And whatever else it said. What was it? It said something about it being like, you know... I don't know, it said some crazy... Oh, shit. Some crazy stuff on it. Why is that upside down? No, it's flipped. So, like, when I was trying to put in switches on the top, it's like the holes didn't match up because it's not, like, symmetrical there. But somehow the bottom two are, and I just didn't realize it right away. It's still there as a thrift store. It was only like 25 shipped. Do you think it's good? Should I get it? There we go. That makes more sense. God damn it. Come on. Really, like, they just didn't know what they had. I think it's good. What's the worst that could happen? I'm out another 50 bucks if I... You said there was 2 of them, right? If I buy both, I'm out another 50 bucks. Much like how I was down 20 bucks after trying to save 20 bucks. All right, I'll take a look at it after I handle all of this. Immaculate co-working vibes right now. All right, yeah, for you Saturday in office fellas. I'm your coworker right now. I'm doing work today. I'm the king of productivity. I think I might need to use that switch pusher. It's starting to get pretty tight here. Low key, high key, want to get either a Slim Blade or an Elecom for the office. You gotta do it, man. They're coming wireless now. Gotta do it. Wireless so expensive? Gotta do it. Tried a Logi thumb ball, but it made my thumb hurt. I think you just gotta relax. You gotta relax, man. I used to use one of those thumb balls for Counter-Strike when I was playing 1.2. Maybe I should play Counter-Strike again and then get that same exact mouse. Thumb mouse from like 95. Alright, we're going to check for bent pins. Looking pretty good. Alright, chill. So, the stuff, we're going to say that this is mounted to the Sangyo 60. Even though it's not fully built yet, we can still do that, because it's still true. Alright, anything left in my room to do? I don't think so. So I need to go grab a few things. Which ones have I already done? Iron 160, Sangyo. I think I'm gonna leave the Iron 160 here in case the solder comes in, and then we can just build it. But I'll leave this here, and then I need to grab a few more. Derivative, Dolphin, Sirius, Sidewinder. Oh, I could do the K right now. The other K. Oh, question about the K, though. I don't need to use their silicone pad thing, do I? It looks very optional. Like, it doesn't look like it's used for mounting or anything like that. Oh, but I would need to tune some stabilizers if I did this right now, because I don't have stabilizers in them. But yeah, it looks very optional, right? What do you guys think? I don't know how to tell. I don't even know what to look for. Oh, this doesn't say shit. Alright, well, maybe I'll just not do the K part for now. I don't know. I don't have enough answers. So maybe other people will build their Ks and then they can just tell me. Yeah, good idea, Chris. I could put it all together. No, I'll do it later. Okay, dolphin, derivative, Sirius, and Sidewinder. So I'm gonna go grab those. That's the KV2MX kit? Yes. And I was just trying to figure out whether or not it would be optional whether or not the silicone is optional. And it looks like it, but I don't want to be caught with my thumb in my ass, you know? And it's just like, oh shit. Turns out it was required. So until someone can guarantee that for me, I'm not gonna touch it because I don't need to. Alright, this is the Matthias, Sirius Matthias kit. Oh, have I had followers only mode on the whole time? Whoopsies. What material is that? Leather. This one seems like it probably is a bad idea to put in now, because I think you kind of do need to solder this all together like at once, because I think if I start trying to flip it around, a bunch of this is going to fall out of place. But I've already started, so Grey Alps, it's not really Grey Alps, it's these Matthias clones, which a lot of people don't like, but I think they're fine. It's interesting, yeah. Non-vegan. Non-vegan plate material. Also, 2 flex cuts on this PCB. Everyone's favorite. Doesn't look very secure unsoldered. Yeah, I know, right? The funny thing too is that it doesn't look very secure soldered either. There's only 2 cuts. The per key cuts are getting out of control. True. At least. Oh, no fucking way! Oh, shit! My phone was on silent. They came by 8 minutes ago. And it said we ran into an issue. Ah, fuck me. That one was my fault. Ah, stupid. You know what's the weirdest part? Is that it says it's the second delivery attempt. Which is not true. That's the first. That really sucks. I'm sorry. No, that's my bad. I silenced my phone because for the tournament earlier, but I fucked up there. God damn it. Yeah, that truck is probably long gone. Ugh, what a fool I was. Does UPS sometimes deliver on Sundays, or am I crazy? I might be thinking of like just Amazon's shipping delivering on Sundays sometimes. I think my thing is like, it's not that big a deal today, but like I kind of at least wanted it for tomorrow. Maybe I'll skip tomorrow's stream. Or just work on photo stuff. No UPS on Sundays? Oh, that's true. Fuck. Okay, yeah. It's not coming in tomorrow. Okay, I need to check something out, which is some Alps keycaps. Oh, this is, yeah, I remember now. We have to put an MX slider on this. And then also, at the same time, I think I'm going to change the spacebar spring. So this came from, I think, XMI. CBB Planet sells, I think, these XMI bars, and it's a pretty good match. And the reason we needed to do this is because these Tai Hao Alps keycaps, this might be the best way is actually if I do put these keycaps on this sooner. But anyways, the spacebar stabilizer stems didn't match. What happened to those tailed box springs? There it is. Man, unbelievable. This is not, I mean, like, this happens sometimes. It's just, this is like the worst time it could. Just miss that package. Ugh, so dumb. I don't think this is even the right move. I think I have to use something that's not this. I might have to like find an orange Alps or something. Randy, we fucked up. How's it turning? Oh, we got eliminated pretty quickly, so I don't want to end stream early. So we're doing keyboard stuff. But I fucked up. UPS just came by 10 minutes ago, and my phone is on silent. I don't know how to get this back in. There we go. The solder, yeah. My 2 pounds of solder was just here 10 minutes ago and I didn't get it. Phone was on silent because I wanted to keep it silent for the tournament. Yeah, no, they rang my phone. I just didn't hear it. Okay, we need to change this to something else. It's not gonna work. The problem then is like finding a working switch plate, I think. Or I remember there was some kind of rule to use this, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, this is not even it. Bad shit. Is it this? I don't know what I'm looking for right now. I think it's this. Yeah, the ones that say Nexus on it. I gotta figure out what to do. I don't know which side is the front either. Like I'm so confused right now. I don't really know what to do. I think it would be like this. Put the switch plate on the back. The tactility leaf on the front, which I guess I could take from this. Looks like it's all back to normal booba streamers, no more booty streamers. Oh, that's a bummer. Oiled chests though, right? They go back to oiled chests. Yup. Only difference seems to be it's just a medium close-up, not a true close-up. Okay, I think these are... Oh, these are the bad. Where are my good Alps? Whoa. I gotta use a multimeter. Thinking I could use a pine bottom. Also, I think I gotta change into shorts. It's getting kind of warm in here. These don't seem good. Yeah, that doesn't work. Are these... Oh, shit. All of these might be bad. Oh, this one... Okay, this one might be good. Oh, motherfucker. I didn't put a spring in. I knew something was wrong. Oh, God. This is becoming such a mess. This was a good 40% at a reasonable price and actually available. I have no clue. I don't know. I just got the one from Nap Wizard. I'm gonna set one up as a macro pad for drafting. Maybe Cord might be a better person to ask. Cord, are you still out there? Alright, that works. Vault 35 is pretty cool, but smaller than a normal 40. There you go. Oh, man. Can't believe, man. I feel like... so much at once, man. So much at once. K is not that good. Got eliminated from the tournament really fast. Fucked up on my solder delivery. Ugh. When it rains, it pours. There we go. This was supposed to go back in here. Yeah, so my idea here is the best way to keep this whole assembly together is if I throw in all the keycaps. Red Take Quick, welcome back. Yeah, we're 27 subs away from the giveaway. Oh, what the shit, man? This doesn't even use MX stabilizers. Ugh. I don't know, Taihao was not familiar with your game. Taihao, and your game is not good. I don't know what this is from either. It's not, but I mean, I have a few other key sets I could use. It's just a matter of, do I want to use them? I have some old Alps keycaps that I don't want to use at all. I feel like I should just give these away. So, like, I have, for example, Pingmaster, but I feel like that deserves a better board. Something, I could use these. See, I don't, yeah, these Taihao key sets suck. What the heck? I also probably put in the wrong thing, but, oh, whatever. I have the DCS Cherry, but it's like, it's gonna end up being beige on white, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, like, I guess better than this. The other option is I run this without stabilizers, which I think would honestly be a giant disaster. So, I mean, we might end up doing that, so. I think I don't know. There's a part of me. If we run it without stabilizers, it feels a little bit problematic. But at the same time, like, this is kind of a meme build anyways. So that's why I'm kind of debating it. Because we're already doing leather and 2 flex cuts on the PCB. Let's do it. I have a bunch of unused TX2U stabilizers in this tray. So, like, let's just do it. Or reuse this for something else. Not my day, man. Not my day. I'm also missing this food bank shift because of my armpit, which has not been my week for that, but not my day, man. It said it was coming in by 7 p.m. See, I hate when they do that shit. They give you these windows that are like so... Coming by 7 p.m. and then it comes in at like noon. That shit is annoying. I mean, I'm just blaming it. I'm blaming it because it's like, even if it said it was coming by noon, I still didn't realize my phone was on silent. Like, that wouldn't have solved this, but still, that is annoying, right? I'm not alone in thinking that that's super annoying. Oh, God. Okay, so just imagine it's soldered, but it would still... Actually, if it's soldered, that's not that wobbly. Like, that's not more wobbly than if it... was. I think it's just that it's wobbly because it's not soldered and it's wobbly because of the switch. Like, it would be wobbly anyways, even with the stabilizer. Okay, man... That had a bent pin. Alright, so this spacebar is basically what's like keeping this board entirely together. I'd wish that there were stabilized keycaps, but that's not going to happen with Taihao. So now I have to like be really careful, but I'm also trying to check if there are any bent pins. But I have to be really careful when doing that. This guy's not even in. I see one. It's this one. Oh yeah, this is totally bent. You're not alone, DHL is worse. Good things imported from Europe via DHL at work all the time. They require a signature, but they'll show up for business delivery at 8:30 to 9 p.m. If I set a specific time that we are open, it just never gets delivered. Ugh. Yeah, I think working on... Okay, a separate note, but working on this was probably the worst thing I could do. This is probably not a good idea to try to punch switches in here, especially with no solder, without actually completing the build. What the fuck was that? Oh, it was the multimeter. I was like, the multimeter has the same beeping as my desolder gun. I'm like, there's no way. No way that I kept my desolder gun on for like 2 days, 3 days, or whatever. What in the world? Did I miss something? Is this Alps? This is like Matthias, like Alps clones. And I'm just trying to check if everything is aligned. There's a bunch of issues with what we're doing, and there's a bunch of issues with this specifically. So like we have no solder, so I'm just punching switches in through plates and PCBs so that we could save some time on future builds. And then we missed the solder delivery because my phone was on silent. They rang my phone and I didn't hear anything because it was on silent. Furthermore, this is a leather plate, so it's really, really floppy. A 1.0 millimeter leather plate. And then on top of that, these Taihao Cubic Alps keycaps, they don't have MX stabilizer stems. So we're now running this with only with only a stabilizer like on the space bar. But also the Taihao Cubic Alps also didn't even have correct spacebar stems in the first place. So we swapped the whole bar out with a full MX, and I had to run a Nexus slider. Savior, welcome. The hell is this? Should I just put up some B stock green alu caps? Really? Are they blank? Do they look good? I didn't know green was an option. Okay. I'm confused by this. It's like kind of sticking. Fiscord. I'm confused why this cap sticks, but not a cap that's bigger and heavier, the enter key. Oh, there's so much going wrong right now. It's kind of unbelievable. Noctown, welcome. Let's put a teaser of Arushi caps. Arusho. Ooh. Show Arushi. I don't know what's up with this. Alright. I'm getting a feeling this whole thing was a really bad idea. At least to do right now. With Matthias. Matthias and these caps. Hopefully it's affordable and not sold by the worst person in this world. Hopefully. I could also already tell that, like, attempting to remove these eventually is going to be also a huge problem, because this is super tight in these stems. You're gonna pull those caps, make sure you do it while it's soldered down. I don't know what the best move is, honestly, because doing it while it's soldered down, I don't know how big, not how big of a difference, how much better or worse it would really be, considering that this plate material is not very firm at all. Like, I could end up lifting whole switches out of the PCB. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to be worse. What I do know is, I'm guessing now at this stage, I might never remove these caps from these switches. And that's fine, because honestly it's just like a key set I don't care about, with some switches I don't care a whole lot about either. I think probably what would make the most sense is if I really wanted to pull the keycaps off, I would need to desolder them, resolder them into a plate, like a PCB plate assembly where the plate material is way firmer, and then work from there. Like pull the keycaps off at that point. All right. I don't think I have any really better things to do from here for this, considering we have no solder. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. Hopefully this whole thing doesn't fall apart. Moving ahead, we'll see. Come back to that later. Okay. let me tidy up. There's a lot to clean up here. Spill out. I think this came from this. What ended up happening with the K? It's not good. But it's finished. I sent the email. The second email. Ugh. Oh, shit. I'm dropping everything right now. Okay. That was annoying. Along with 5 other things in the last 12 hours. Alright, next step. Dolphin, derivative, and sidewinder. Oh yeah, I gotta clean this up. This whole area behind me. This is all ECU. Turn that bright ass light off. I think you just need to turn your monitor brightness down. All right, here we go. Is that better? Alright, here's the Sidewinder. Put these Geon clears on it. Or Geon transparent. F22 ISO 100. No, this is the normal stream. I gotta go. Good luck with builds. Alright. See you later. Alright. Tias, tactile, these will go mounted, and this is in serious. Key sets, no. Serious. There we go. And then these are the transparent linear mounted in the duck Sidewinder. With the stock 65 gram 20 millimeter springs. Dog, is that an industrial sized container of Crytox? Yes. It's the 1 kilogram. Good eye. Especially in total darkness. It's really dark here. I couldn't even see it. You know, because it's so dark. So this one's funny because the way they cut this plate, there's nothing to hold down the function key. You could just fold over a leg. Alright, it kind of stays in place when I do that. Any bent pins? Let's check it out. Dang, I fell asleep. Yeah, it became really dark here. Did you win Splatoon? Now we got eliminated in the group stage. Alright, 2 more. Derivative and Dolphin. Alright, we got a couple, actually we have a few more linear switches here. This is the Dolphin, I think. Yeah, this one's the Dolphin. We could run these Texi Raws. What's the other one here? Got beat by a bunch of old dudes, I know. I need a bigger bag than this. Oh, this. Oh, what is this? This is also Alu. Let's see which one of these Texis fit better. I like that idea for a tournament format though. Age. Pure ageism. Does this fit better in one of these? Maybe that one? Yeah. So we'll put the Texie Raws in here. I think it fits a little bit better in this dolphin, the dolphin plate, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. You were saying last night some of these kids are just insanely good. I think that's a cool idea. Yeah, for sure. Hey, I mean, also it's just like, okay, at least we know we're all kind of in a similar stage of life. Compete. Oh. Gray bush only. Fush, welcome. Oh, who is that? Oh, Densis. Welcome. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Densis, you hear much about this KEC build? It was not good. KV2. There's an EC kit for it, and I think the way that it was planned was not strong. The first biggest flag raised is cherry plate mount stabilizers. But it took a minute to realize like it's kind of necessary based on how the case design looks. Like there wouldn't be clearance for things like the wire to come down on the south side. But what especially became alarming was the plate had tapped screw holes. So they didn't include any standoffs or anything, which, you know, is kind of a cool thing, but not if you were maybe trying to get your own plate cut, for example. If you wanted to try something like OEM kind of shaped stabilizers. But the problem is that for the plate they cut with the tapped screw holes, those screw holes, like, over half of them didn't match the screw holes on the PCB. So it's like, I think it's about half. So I think there's 20 plate holes and 24 PCB holes. And you only got 10 working pairs. So the plate has 10 unused and the PCB has 14 unused. And it's just like, oh yeah. We have some issues here. So yeah, it's like I just got mine, you know, it's kind of a surprise delivery as of yesterday almost. So I hadn't seen anyone else do any builds on it, but we were working on it last night and a lot of it was just alarming. Alarming to say the least. With steel, threads are fine, but other materials, standoffs are best. Yeah, it's alu also. It just felt like, it's alu, so I could just kind of feel it. I could feel the whole thing kind of just like moving a little funny. I typically, like, as I've seen other like EC kits, you know, or cases come out and stuff like that, like I'll always kind of choose like a stiffer plate option, but this one only came with alu, and on top of that they went with threads and didn't hit all of them properly. Like it seemed like because it's like a SIP, yeah, it's a SIP PCB, but then they went with like these like Pro 2 kind of holes, and it's just all of them just off, and alu threads. SR2 is alu thread plate as well. Do people like the SR2? Did it hit the mark? Alright, let's take a look and see if we got any bent pins. I think we should be good. This is a pretty clean PCB. Dolphin. Alright, looks good. These are Texie Raw. Oh, this was what I was planning on putting it on anyways. Mounted. What did we just do right before this? Was that the Matthias we were just working on? No, we were working on the Sidewinder. Yeah. Okay. Texie Raw. Keyboards. Dolphin. And This has G on 67.5, 22 millimeter 3-stage. Okay, cool. PCB holes should be the master ones, and the plate design is exactly, yeah. And I think they just, whoever worked on the plate just missed the mark. Exactly, yeah. PCB dictates where the holes can be with traces. Generally well received, but yeah, but it was a top mount like the other boards, so I'm sure it felt a bit more consistent than the K. I'm sure a lot more screws as well. Okay. Still go in here. Presumably still fits. If not, I need to grab a couple more sleeves. Yeah, this is fine. All right, this is our last switch. Press switches into an assembly without soldering it, because we have no solder. Do you get a crunch in those 3-stage 22 millimeters? I didn't really care for them, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I lube all of my springs pretty crazy. Like, I got all that 205. I got all that 205 so I could, you know, just like lather the springs with lube. So did I get any crunch? Not any that I noticed. You have to lube those middle coils. They also collapse / buckle weird, which can cause that sound. Try a different spring or flip the spring upside down. Okay. That's probably why is I put a lot of grease on my springs. Like, typically for me, what I have noticed is in the past when I was using 105, 106, or even 107, it's just like I almost can't tell the difference when I use an oil on a spring versus not using anything at all. Personally. So, like for me, it's just like a whole helping hand. Like a full helping of 205 grease on springs. Hand lubing multi-stage is the only way. There's always ping if you just tub lube or bag lube. Ping or crunch. See, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that, so that's why I hand brush and also use heavy grease. Time is it? 1:22. I like 106 on my long springs. Too thin for me. Too thin. Because I just need to lube more properly. I bag lube with 105 or 106. Hand lube with 205. You know my favorite thing about hand lubing springs with 205 is that like I only need one type of lube pretty much, which is just 205, because I'm using them on stems and I'm using it on, oh shit, I just locked my fork in here. I'm using the same lube for stems and springs. It's the best part. And then you go and buy a kilogram for Novel Keys during one of their Black Friday sales, and it's just like perfect. Found 3203 and 3204 brushed on the spring. It dries weird. Huh. Interesting. I've used like 3203 like all of once ever. Oh, that sat in there really weird. Oh, these are 3-pin. I always forget. Had used it on Holy Pandas in like 2018 or 19. All right. Those are cherry linear grays on the derivative. Cherry. Gray, dark gray, linear, and this will be on derivative. Mounted. Also, I realize I think a bunch of these are not necessarily labeled correctly. Prevail 3-stage, 68 grams. Okay. We're like almost pretty much we're like almost caught up on everything. Getaway van, I still need to tune switches for KV2 MX. I would still like a certain answer as to whether or not the MX needs that silicone layer. I am decently certain the answer is no, but I would still like to hear that from someone else. Personally. Okay, and then I still have these linear KK Lightwave V2s, which are like kind of half silent. So we still have like one extra. These are also kind of a weird meme-ish, I feel like, type of switch. So I kind of don't want to put that in a really serious board, but I don't know what unserious boards I still have in like in transit. Okay, I realized we still have a task, which is to sort out Shashin. Got Shashin base last night. Just watch part of the VOD with the plate and the PCB holes down 14. It's crazy, right? Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to not kind of be stable by. And so I emailed them last night twice. Because the first was before I built it. I was like, hey, you know, so these cherry plate mount stabilizers, I don't like it. And then I came back and I replied later on saying, okay, I understand, but your plate's a little messed up. But they're not going to respond for a while because apparently they're out for Easter weekend. The same way I'm probably not going to get my my stuff tomorrow for Easter. My solder. All that solder I'm missing. Alright. I need to buy new Ziplocs. Sandwich bags. Running low. Hell yeah. Text control with icon mods. Good move. Good move. By the designers. Real good move. We got tab. Tab and function. Okay. We got all the necessary keys. I feel like this might end up going on titanium. So something probably like a K-Mac Happy, maybe? Depends on what color I get that finished in, I suppose. I still haven't... I haven't reached out to Ashley, nor has she reached out to me. Honestly, I'm kind of just waiting until the end of the month, but also I'm not really sure how to communicate. I'm thinking, hey, can you... I'm really thinking of just saying, like, hey, can you strip it raw and then send it back? I kind of just want it raw. And then that'll open me up. It'll open me up to really thinking about fully getting it refinished. Perhaps through another method. Okay, there's still a little bit of switch work that I'd like to work on, which is, we have a lot of switches here for really weird seeing you stream normal human hours. Well, we also have this angle where it's night. This is the nighttime angle, because a lot of people were mentioning that it's too bright. Okay, this one I was originally planning for the Philco. These apparently have Geon 65 gram 3-stage springs with no space bar. This one was spec'd for Litster with 69 gram 2-stage springs. So what's nice is that if in any weird case that I might have mixed any of these switches up, I'll need to recount them. But in any case, if I did, I could just easily tell by the color of the spring. But I could also just count these out now. Anyways, Hove, welcome. Alright, this should be good. 87 total. So what I think I need to do is trim this down to 59. Is that right? So I can get rid of basically all of this, take one out of here, and then I could just rewrite this. do I even need to? I guess it doesn't matter. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50, $55, $59. Okay, one of these will end up getting changed for a spacebar spring, which I do have a little baggie here for that. So I can grab that. These are 65, so I could run a 75. I checked with the PCB designer. It was Monok's fault for fucking up the plate. It really seems like it. It really does. Like, I'm just like a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit surprised for a lot of things. Not a lot of reasons, but a lot of things. One, I know that the KV2 was just sent out so fast to a bunch of like streamers, like really weirdly timing wise, and it was like only like one specific case style, and it was only MX, and then they opted to, like, you know, do this EC kit, and it was like, well, how? It's confusing because it's like they decided to do the EC kit, and like, did anyone test it? Because like 10 screw pairs is kind of a lot. Like, someone had to have noticed this problem when testing it, but then it seems like he just didn't test it. Like, am I right? Like, I can't be crazy in thinking that. So then it's like, I'm also thinking that, like, okay, like, they received it, they QC'd everything. QC, I guess QC just in terms of, like, cosmetic damage. And then I think what's also just funny is that, like, okay, I got mine really fast, and I guess I got mine to a point where I could build it and then report on it. But, like, Monok, as far as I could tell in their Discord, doesn't have discussion channels. They're just an announcement Discord. So it's like, how else can anyone discuss this? I guess you just gotta be on my stream. I don't know how many people are gonna be doing ECK builds, like any streamers with reach. They turn it off after all the hate / memeing. Oh, did they get hate / memeing? I'm not aware of any of this. I mostly aware of boards, but I don't know about any of the gossip regarding Monok. Was it over the K, or was it regarding something else? All right. So what was originally going to be for a TKL set is now for a 60. And these TKL sets are now, the TKLs are now just going to become switch testers. This is my latest and greatest idea. Hate was before Jane and me. Oh. Was it just because people were upset that the Jane was no longer going to be rare? Because that's pretty stupid. Alright, so now we gotta count this. 86 for Litster. So I should be able to count 85. Unless I've lost switches, which I know that I think I have because at one point the bag ripped open and some switches poured out. So my only worry here is because it's the same color film, I might have switched some of these, but I think I'd be able to tell by how hard or easy it is to press. Alright, I may be missing a switch. Unless I miscounted one of these sets of 5. Because I only seem to count 84 plus this guy. So there's a missing switch somewhere. Perhaps in the drawer or somewhere on my floor. Could be in one of these boxes somewhere. Hard to know. Maybe it'll turn up one day. Maybe. And maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna quickly pour stuff out all over my floors, see if I could find the one missing switch. A cherry black with a white film in it. And if I can't come up with it quickly, then whatever. It's a little too dark. It's a little too nighttime right now. Let's try pouring this box out. These are all my all my untuned switches. Oh shit. Just spilled out some water. Alright, I should probably sort these out by tactile to linear. Maybe I should just have different boxes. I'm starting to run out of space in a lot of these boxes. Tactile. These are linear. Tactile. I don't remember what this is. Mechanics? Linear? Yep. Linear. Is linear? Cannot tell. Yes. Linear, tactile, linear. Oh shit, okay, this bag poured out. Excellent. Okay, layer. These are tactile. Tactile. Linear, tactile. Linear, tactile. Who is that? Def Gamer Edith or Defga Meredith. I imagine the first one makes more sense, but thanks for the follow. If you're deaf, you might not have heard that. All right, linear. Welcome to the stream. All right, this is tactile. Thistle. I think these are tactile. Yeah. I'm gonna grab another box. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these flaps off too. Okie doke. A little more. Okay, check this out. This is my box full of untuned linears. And this is my box of untuned tactiles. So I got a lot of stuff to tune. Still did not find that missing cherry black with the white film in it. So right here should again be 27 or so. I'm gonna count these off. 10 off the mat. 15. No, 20, 25, 27. Yes. Does the KEC plate have stepped caps? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, it does not. Was that also an agreement between Sipulot and Kay that it would have it? It's funny because it has like the PCB has JST only, right? The PCB has like its own like Sipulot screw holes that I guess were meant for like the EC60, and it makes sense because it's a 7U board. The plate has HHKB Pro 2 like OEM style holes, but still is meant for a 7U board. So it's not like you can go and suggest to Monike that like, hey, you have Pro 2 style holes on your plate. You shouldn't be shipping it with this PCB. You should be shipping with a Pro 2 PCB. But that won't work for this because it's not 6U. So it's weird. It's very weird. Alright. Gonna continue trying to dig around, see if I can find that one missing switch. And my guess is I won't be able to find it very easily. Yeah, I have this like shag rug here. Really high pile rug. But yeah, other thing is here, I'm just gonna consider that switch just missing. I don't think there's a better option than that. Which is fine. I have like extra hyperglides here and there, so I should be able to still make something out of this. Bit of a clusterfuck for sure, yeah. Okay, so let's go and 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 60. But then also, I'm going to take one of these out and then put this guy in its place. That's 5960. This should be now a full set of HHKB switches with the 69 gram dual stage springs. Okay, so if there was 85, then this should be 25 here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so there's 25 here and 27 there. So that means we need to tune... Okay, we need to spring swap all of them to be consistent with each other. And then we need to tune an extra 8 switches to get another set of 60. So we've turned these 2 TKL... Like, the goal is to turn these 2 TKL sets of switches into 3 sets of HHKB switches. Which seems like it's very possible. I just need to find 8 more Hyperglide Blacks, which I should have. Yep. Got plenty. Oh. Some with no stems. This is okay. That's chill. Why there are no stems, I'm not sure, but this one has no spring but a stem in it. Alright, but I still have more, well, more than 8 in here. Okay, now to kind of think about it, how do we remediate how many, or which spring to settle on? Because there's 2 sets of springs in here. Just to bring out my box of springs and then figure out which one kind of makes more sense. So I have like 2 bags of these 69 gram springs. How many left do I have of these 65s? We have like a bag left of 65. So when I look at this bag, this makes me think, okay, I mean, I could count the springs in this. Maybe I should do it on top of a piece of paper because this mat feels really conducive to losing springs. There's also an extra 65 there. So the idea here is that, like, maybe I need... There's that extra spring right there. So I need 24 more springs, and then also hopefully 60 more left over so I could use this with 1 more set of switches. Perhaps. So I just need to count these out. 24 plus 60 would be 84. Technically 83 because I would only need 59 for non-spacebar spring switches. $10. 15. 20. 25. 30. 40. 35. 40. 45. This should be enough. I think we used a bunch here for Jose's Cycle 7 Nixies. How many is in here? We're just counting springs. It's funny because it looks, when you look at it in this brightness at this angle, it just looks like dust bunnies or like hair. Alright, so that's 60. So I only just need 24 past this, and this seems like well over 24, honestly. It's 3. Alright, that's 75. I mean, yeah, we can just assume this is like enough. $80. 85, is that it? 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, 5, 10, 25, 75, 85. Yeah, this is enough. Okay. Question is if that's even enough for another 60, but I'm just not going to think about it. It's probably not. Okay, so I think this is all I need. And then I can take back what are gold springs in here and then throw them back into this. And I think I can also reduce this by 1. Alright, we're doing some switch work now. We've only been streaming for 4 hours. 4.5 hours. Okay, what do we do? Just getting started on Punk Shoe. It's good to see you again. Just getting started. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down all of the bottoms with the films. AM streamer Siege Meister. It should be about 25 we need to do, kind of. Plus the extra 8. Well, extra 7. And then we do a spacebar spring. And all of a sudden I have a bunch of cherry blacks I could use for future builds whenever they may come in. What's funny then is I also want to spring swap some KS9s, and these 69 gram Kinetic Lab springs could maybe be the move, because I'll have like half of these springs lubed already. Yeah, that works. Kind of hungry. Had a bowl of cereal for breakfast right before the tourney, which I think is still going on. We went 3-0 in our first set, and then we went 0-3 in our next two. That was enough to get us eliminated. We just needed to win the last one, and we got swept. That second team we played was way too good. The third team, we almost flipped that second one. We could have flipped that second one and then taken it to a fourth game, and then who knows? Who knows from there, but yeah, no good. I'm not gonna lie, we might, I don't know how long we'll stream, because I'm hungry. But at the same time, I don't know what else to do today. I could play more Splatoon. I could play more Splatoon off stream. But it's like, I have an ailing armpit. So it's kind of like a big demotivator to do anything. Like I'm gonna go outside and my arm is all positioned awkwardly and I'm like, is this how I really want to go out? Like go out like this? Where is my... I keep losing the reverse tweezers. No, it's right here. So this one's technically already done. Okay. So I'm just going to be lubing up these springs. I think I counted out the exact amount I need here. Well, technically I needed to count out like 92 instead of 84. Maybe 91. That's cool. There was definitely enough. There was a lot. Might need to sort of lay out a bunch more lube. I use a lot of lube, a lot of 205 on these springs. So this goes away quick. I also felt like I probably should have started on that right side. Anyone try MX 2-way Cherry Black yet? Alright, I'm gonna just start topping these and then work from the other side. Maybe I'll do... I could do scans later tonight, but I'm thinking of... I might do that off stream. Or I could do it on a Discord stream. I wouldn't like mind doing that. Oh, let's start here. It's a good mix. What the... Oh, there's also those Gateron New North Poles. That one I can put into the getaway van. Ah, that one's a weird one. I don't need to do that right away. Early stream thought Twitch was bugged. Yeah, it is. Oh, you're watching a replay. Yeah, we streamed this a long time ago. Curious to see who's Oh, I think it ended. Oh, it says be right back. I'm guessing there was a... It's like an intermission? A bio break? 5 more. Yep. We're like finishing up this lube already on springs. This isn't even a full set. So this was exact for these 25 switches, but it's not enough for the full set we need. We need like 7 more, and then another space bar spring. 75 again. All right. I'm going to cap all of these, and then that'll take us to the 52. So just need to grab 8 more from that extra bag of hyperglides that we have. Anyone know what's going on with the fucking 2000 minis? The 2000, the hand engineering HHKBs are 60%. Seemed like there was some good movement on it where Z Frontier got some units in and we're taking pictures of them, but no one's really heard anything from Lewis Flood, the guy who was making all that cringe content, cross-promoing the Vero V1. the guy behind the 2000 Mini SE, I suppose. I don't know shit about that board. Probably a good thing. Okay. So now these should all match. The scariest part is thinking that some of these springs might not be right. Some of these might have the wrong springs. And I just don't know it because all the films are the same color. 45. Yep, 52. So I need 8 more. Should come from here. And these don't have stems for some reason. At least one of these doesn't have a spring, so maybe that's the one I could use for a. Oh yeah, I could tell. Yeah, that one has a stem that's colored silver. Are any of these other ones really weird? No, they all have springs. Yep, all have springs. Okay, that one will be a space bar. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a tray full of weird stuff, so I'm just gonna put the cherry black springs in there. 2 broken JST connectors, a broken where do I put some of this shit? A broken USB-C connector and then a Philco screw. Okay, need to bring back the 65s. But let me, I'm gonna lube these bottom housings first. Okay. I need to find some of those white films. Gotta run out for a couple hours. Have a good one. If you're not live when I get back, all right. Thanks so much for being here again. Appreciate it. You know what's funny is that I need 8 more and I have 8 films left. So maybe I never even did the full 86. Huh. That's a thinker. Maybe I don't have a missing switch anywhere after all. I don't know. I just never did a full set. It was meant for what? Litster, which does need 86. So I need 7 springs. Nico, welcome back. How's it going? That's too many. It's been a weird stream for a lot of reasons. I had to get up early to play in this Splatoon tournament. Got eliminated pretty early on. And then a few different things. We're working on looking at an Alps type build, and we realized that the keycaps that we want don't have the MX stabilizer stems. But then I also just separately realized, oh shit, someone calling me? Where's my phone? 203, there's no way. This is a robo caller. It's a 213 number. Called me twice? Look, if it was important, leave a message. Am I right? The other day there was a number that called me a bunch of times. Anyways, I had missed a delivery that I've been waiting on since Wednesday. Amazon said it was delayed, was going to come on Friday, which is yesterday. Didn't come yesterday. Got tracking for it yesterday, like last night. And it said that it was going to arrive today, which it did. And they rang me, but I had my phone on silent. But then the weirdest thing is that the notification said it was the second delivery attempted. I'm like, no, it wasn't. This was your first. That's a bold-faced lie. That was most definitely not your second attempt. Don't give me that. Complete nonsense. My armpit still hurts. I've been having this armpit pain. I'm seeing a doctor about it on Monday, but that appointment can't be soon enough. Who is that? CBA88, thanks for the follow. Koala, welcome. Watch him deliver. Oh, shit, man. I'd be so pissed. Okay, but I'm not going to have my phone on silent, though. Because it's not going to come in tomorrow. I mean, what if it does come in tomorrow? What if they do deliver on Easter Sunday? You never know. I'm not putting my phone on silent for like the next 3 days. My phone's going to be loud. I'm going to hear my phone. Okay. Who is this? Order from Amazon has been shipped. Thank you for that notification. So helpful. So helpful. It's kind of nice lubing switches in the daytime. There's like enough light to see the sheen. Who is that? OG Twisty. Thanks for the follow. You know, this was good that I didn't use these in these TKLs because I realized I would have had to clip a bunch of these 5 pins if we did use them and I didn't wait for the these Trife PCBs. You're not out of switches again, are you? No. I have plenty. Well, I have plenty. My main problem is I need more switches tuned. And I'm just super slow. Most of mine are all sitting in a box, 2 boxes now, untuned. And it's like dozens of sets of switches. I could probably count them out, see how many I really have, but there's all of those, and then I feel like there's still even more. Just like Franken switch parts. Stuff that like I bought parts or I just have parts that like I guess I don't want to use them stock. So I got plenty. Don't worry. What about getting a tuner, or is it something you prefer to do for fun? I don't trust anyone but me. I trust no one. Okay. Tub lubing too prevalent. Too prevalent. No tub lubers here. Plus, it's kind of like, oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? Shit. I'd forgotten to, fuck, I don't even remember which ones they were. I forgot to lube the tops. So it was at least these 6. And then I don't know how many of these I did or didn't do. I mean, I could just lube them again. See if I forgot that. What are the chances that any tuner that I have would just forget stuff too? Trust no one. JQ, welcome back. Tab lubing just lets the physics do the work for you. I like my springs full of grease. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Tell you now that no tuner is taking time to hand brush springs. Exactly. Exactly. And if anyone is, it's probably way more than I'd like to spend on. Boing. God damn, I'm hungry. Fuck. They have margins, but if you want the best, you want a hand brush lube. If anyone wants to hire me as a tuner, $180 an hour. I charge by the time, not the switch. And if you want, you can watch me. I'll stream it. I'll stream it and you pay me. That way you know I'm not taking plays off. $4 an hour, easy. Right here, making 200K a year, lubing switches in small batches. Look, everyone has a price. That's mine. Also, consider that there's no quality guarantee either. I'm telling you what I do and how much I charge for it. That's it. A compelling offer, isn't it? Yeah, we've just added minutes to this set because I realized I need to lube the tops. All right, there we go. Part of me thinks maybe I should finish after this. I kind of wanted to do a lot more, but I'm getting really hungry. So, and also we've been streaming how long now? 5 hours. I'm streaming 5 hours after a 5-hour stream last night. So maybe I just need a break for my brain. Couple minutes. Need some time to eat. Knock out. Did you sleep? I slept like, I want to say like 3.5 hours. Brutal. It's okay. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not dying right now. I'm just like really hungry. And then I'll probably knock out after. Another thing is like I wanted to spring swap the KS9s and like almost half of it is done because we pulled out all those 25 of those 69 gram Kinetic Lab springs. So like that feels like it's a really quick task, but I guess like kind of not because this has taken me like near an hour. But we still need to run a giveaway. It's not a stream until we've run the giveaway. Could I do? I mean, I feel like, yeah, I feel like the things I would do today are all things that I could stream. That's the funny part of it, is that like I'll probably just continue working on switches. Might work on some I'm just gonna dump all these in. We'll recount them after. I don't think we need to, but we probably still will. Okay, I guess before I forget, I'll lube this top. Looks like this was already kind of lubed here, but I guess I'm going over it again. Work on some photo stuff. I need a 75-gram spring again. I'm gonna put them here. Scans. I also kind of want to work on a zine. We did just put out another reel, and I feel like I could zinify it. No. I could do the same thing from the November one. It's all late. Oh, film. I forgot the film. The last film here. Okay, silver Sharpie, color that. Stem is already colored. All right. Sick. All right, let me count this out. I'm gonna dump it all out and count it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then that's 60. All right, perfect. Okay, I need to get another bag. I should label this too. I've been losing weight. I think it's weird. I think I've just been not eating as much. I think this armpit thing is weird. It's like made me more sedentary. That somehow, maybe it's because I'm not going out to eat. All right, I need something to label this with. Geon 3 stage 65 gram 22 millimeter. Space is a 75 Kinetic Lab 2. Okay, and then it should be obvious these are Hyperglides. Hyperglide blacks, just because it's what it is. Okay, nice. So we now have, all of a sudden, we have 3 extra sets of cherry black switches that I could just use for whatever. But it's hard to really know what that whatever is because I kind of have every board filled. At least every board that's not bottlenecked by shipping. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here. Let me get Lightroom and Marbles open. Okay. What about a keyboard? A keyboard print today, yeah? If we can find one. Oh, how about how about this one? The Getaway Van. The Getaway Van PCB. You guys like complaining? That's what this PCB is all about. Oh, it's too bright on your stream. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Let's call that the center. All right, Ilford. Right there. Let's get this loaded up. Get it printed. Alrighty. Where is this? Followers? Okay. There we go. And this print right here. Claim. And then aside from the stream sticker, we got your choice of one of these Wadugaki stickers. Shy? Okay, we could do Shy Locutus. Which one of these do you want? Sailor Moon? Hey, alrighty. Okie doke. So let's go and raid Shy Locutus. I've never raided him before. Okay, alright, here's all the commands. Discord. Buy my merch. Check out Wadugaki. They do have a live drop right now, I believe. I think it's still on. Yes. Check them out. They sponsor all the sticker giveaways and all the shirts I wear on stream. Here's a raid message if you're subbed and the raid message if you're not. I may be back tomorrow with the scanning stream, but also maybe not. I don't know. We might wait till Monday so that I could have the solder. Hopefully, if I don't miss the delivery again. We'll see how it goes. All right. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. See you guys.